What's up, everybody? This is Rob Barrington here, and it's Thursday in the weekly challenge, which means it's boards 7 and 8. And we see that the card we have is interesting. We have some very good results. We also have results that look like they'll be pretty average. Board 6 is a question for us. Board 3 is probably a 0. The rest are probably relatively normal, except board 2, it felt like we were a little ahead. So I think we're in the midst of a close match point match. Could be wrong, obviously, but we'll find out as we see the results tomorrow. Here, we're just starting out with this normal 13 count where we open a diamond. Ooh, and partner makes the inverted minor suit raise. So this is a good invitational hand or better, and it is a diamond fit, and this always denies a major suit. So the question is, what do we do with this? And let's find out what the robot's going to think. I will tell you that when you have a non-minimum hand, which this is definitely not a minimum, we have a solid 13 points. We want to bid 2-no trump when we have both of the major suits stopped. We don't need club stop necessarily, but when we have both majors stopped, the suits that partner's denying essentially, we bid 2-no trump directly. And let's make sure that the robot has this in their vocabulary. So here, this says partial stop in clubs. I just want to have the majors stopped in this spot to bid 2-no trump. Partner rates to have clubs a lot of these times anyway, unless they have a whole bunch of diamonds. So here, I'm going to bid 2-no trump, and it says like 12 plus total points. I mean, a non-minimum. With a minimum, guys, when you've opened like an ugly 12 or 11 even, you just bid 3 diamonds, right? In fact, either player going back to the 3 level of our minor suit is tending to show a minimum hand. So just be cognizant of that. Here, I'm going to bid 2-no. And now, boom, partner shows a minimum diamond raise. So we're going to pass, right? We don't need to be in 3-no trump now. Partner's kind of not shown the ability to do that by bidding 3 diamonds here. So this is a bailout bid. We're out. In match points, we don't have to worry about getting these slim games. In an imp format, maybe you stretch sometimes in spots like this. I don't think ever here, but just be cognizant of the format we're playing in, right? We're playing in a spot where it doesn't really behoove us to be super aggressive because we might just be penalizing ourselves, right? If we go minus when we just go plus in diamonds, which we rate to on this hand, we're not doing ourselves any favors, right? So here we see this opening lead. I might have spoken too soon about being super successful, but it looks like we have 2 losers in each of these black suits, right? Unless we're getting a little lucky in spades. So we have 2 club losers potentially, maybe 1 if the ace of clubs is to our left. We have 2 spade losers, it looks like, unless we're getting lucky with the 10 of spades here. We're going to play the 9 from dummy and hope we see the queen or the king first. And then maybe we have a little end play action later on. We'll talk about that as we go forward. Trump suit's beautiful, as we expect. Right, so here's the 9. Worst case, right? There goes the 10. We haven't created any tricks for ourselves. But we have a way to kind of set this up to be somewhat successful in the future. So here we're going to draw 1 round of trump. And whatever, I'm going to ruff a heart first. Let's see what's going on. And I can always ruff high, which is nice. Boom. Ooh, winner. Take a look at that, guys. Weird play. We play the 10, and the robot does their normal stuff. They cover an honor with an honor, which they're always going to do in these spots in weird ways, and they punish their partner, right? There's that queen of hearts crashing into it. Weird choice by the robots, but now we get to pitch a spade over there, guys. So we'll draw another round of trump. That helped us out. Now trump's dividing evenly as well. Magic. All right, here we go, guys. Here goes that spade pitch. We're so far ahead now was because we were able to do that. Now we could lead a spade, and then if they force us to ruff a spade and dummy, guess what? We're going to have to ruff high, come back to our hand, and lead a club towards the king anyway, so I'm just going to do that now. And this is our only choice, guys. Recognize you're finessing for the ace. Don't chicken out when they play low, right? So if it goes low and they play low, you don't have any play to make other than hopping up with king. If you play low, you're giving them a trick 100% of the time. So this is your only play, and now we are just going to do quite well here. We get to ruff a spade, and we'll ruff all the clubs once we get void in that suit, and the hand is over. So boom. We will take 11 tricks. Let's take a look real quick and see what would have happened if we decided to bid no trump. We would have been in a disaster territory, especially if they did lead a spade from west, right? So here, at this point, we can see we would have taken 5 diamonds and 2 hearts is 7 and the ace of spades is 8. And we could take a club leading towards it. But if they had led a spade originally, they would have set up 4 spade tricks right off the bat. And, I mean, to be honest, lefty has a much better lead, right? They can lead a club as well against our no trump contract and set up 4 club tricks, but now they don't have a 5th trick in that spot, unfortunately. But here, we expect the robots to continue to make their weird leads at the other table. So if they did bid some no trump, which I doubt, I think this is the same contract. I think we probably just played it slightly better. Oh, and here's another 11 count. Look at this. All right, make your bid, folks. You know what I'm going to do at some point. But what would you do in a real situation here? This is a special spot. So 4th chair, folks. We have 11 high card points. Do we open? The answer is yes. And we use a rule to help us. We're going to use the rule of 15. Now, let me be clear. This is only in this particular spot where it has gone 3 passes and you are now choosing whether to open the bidding in 4th chair. This does not take place when it goes opening bid, pass. That's a different animal, right? This is a spot where you're just concerned with the total number of high card points added to the total number of spades you have in your hand. And this is the rule of 15. If you make that calculation and you come to 15 or more when you add those things together, you should always open. All right, so here we have 11 high card points and we have 4 spades. That's 15 total when we add them together, which means we should open the bidding. And what should we open, folks? Well, when we're 3-3 in the minors, we always open clubs. When we're 4-4 or better, we always open diamonds. And save for that, you just open your longer minor always. So here comes a club. 1 hard double. Ooh, we found a spade fit. Boom. So now recognized partner has exactly 4 spades here. They cannot have more than 4. Because if they had more than 4, 5 or more, they could bid 1 spade and make the same exact value showing bid, 6 or more points. And let's just be clear, if you didn't know that, look at what the robot says it is. It says 4 exactly, right? Not 5, 4, right? So we know we can just bid 2 spades. And this is beautiful. This is why we open in the 4th chair with spades, right? Because we control the level. Right? We control the level because we have that boss trump suit in our own hand. The less spades we have, the more likely it is we're going to go minus, because when we choose to open the bidding in 4th chair, we're starting the process of letting them find spades, and now they control the level, right? So they can always control what level we stop at. If we had, let's say, a heart fit and the opponents had spades, we bid hearts, they bid spades at the same level, and we have to decide to go to the next level to be able to take control back, which when we're kind of, in a spot where we know the values might be suspect on our side, it's usually a split deck type hand, we could be in a lot of trouble in those spots. And here, look at this card combo. We've had this like twice or 3 times already, where ace 10 or ace small opposite queen 10. We're going to play it, we think, the same way here, but we're going to recognize that the opponents did do some stuff here. So this no trump bid looks like 9 to 11 for the opponent. So let's give this player 10. Our partner has 4, 7, 9. That's 19. We have 11. What does that leave left? Well, that's 11 to 20, 10, and 10, right? Should make some sense, right? They didn't lead a heart, which is interesting. So let's keep track of these points. We're going to play low. Boom. We get to win that. By the way, ace of diamonds is pegged here, right? They're not going to lead low from the ace here on the West player's hand. So we kind of know where that ace of diamonds is. We might take advantage of that later. But here, let's keep track of these points. Here comes the ace of spades. And now we're just going to lead a low spade towards this. Boom. Love seeing this, right? They hop up with that king, which means we can draw trump at our leisure. And okay, here's the king of clubs, ace of diamonds. Right? So now we have our info, right? We have our info. King of spades was on our left. Great. But here we know ace of diamonds, king of clubs is here. So that player has about 3 more points in their hand. What are they? Well, they could be the queen of clubs, right? Jack of spades. We know the jack of spades is still out there. Can it be the queen of clubs? Did I trick you? I tricked myself. I spoke too quickly. It shouldn't be the queen of clubs, because what would East have played if they have king queen in this spot? They would play the queen. All right, so it's looking like the queen of hearts is over there. All right, is everybody with me now? Am I with myself? I think so. All right, so here we're going to hop up with the ace of clubs. No difference here. We're going to play a low spade to the queen. Boom, there's that jack of spades. So now I think I'm pretty good now. I have ace of diamonds here. All right, remember, I'm counting their 10 points. King of clubs, no queen. No queen for sure. Maybe the jack, but it seems unlikely. right? King of clubs. And now what else do we have there? We have the jack of spades, right? So it looks like our righty has that queen of hearts. So we're going to maybe use this information against them. First of all, I'm going to play low, give them a chance to hop up with that ace. Let's do it. Nope, they didn't do it. Now we hope to see the 10 to our left. We didn't. But here, I'm just going to play another diamond. At this point, we see the 10 get one there. And now they get to rough that. Here's the question. What should we do in the heart suit? Well, we should know we're making this hand, right? We should also recognize that the queen of hearts is just so likely to be to our right. And it's doubleton, it looks like. Right? So maybe we get the best of all worlds. We play a low heart and they hop up with the ace to our left. That would be kind of beautiful. It's a really bad play by them, but it is not beyond the realm of possibility. But here, let's ask ourselves, if we play the jack, what happens? Well, if we play the jack, it's going to lose to the queen. And now they're going to play club, club, and I'm going to be in dummy. And it's probably going to be okay because lefty has hearts left, but I don't want to let them pitch all those away. So I'm just going to take my king now. And I'm going to hope that everything was exactly as, oh no, terrible play by us. Oh wait, they have queen third to our left? Let's take a look. No, goodness. What did we miss on this one? Maybe they only had a 9 count to our right. Yep, there it is, guys. Not quite on the best line there. And lefty did have an 11 count. Let's take a look. The good thing is, let's see. We had a spot here. Let's go forward to where we ended up. It's another misstep. There's the diamond. Boom, boom. What I was hoping for here, guys, is like an even break in the suit, right? If lefty has the 10 of diamonds, we're going to be able to create a trick and pitch a heart in our hand. Here comes the ace of diamonds. And here, if I play the 10 of hearts, they're probably not going to cover. Like the 9 of hearts is already gone over here. So here, I can just be a hero by playing the 10 of hearts. But now they can play ace of hearts, club, club. Right, so I guess if I'm right here, yeah, okay, good. All right, nothing we can do because we've lacked interest. But maybe if I play hearts earlier, let's see where we can get to a +1 here, if we can get there. I think it'll probably be around this spot. Let's see. Yep, there it is. All right, so watch. I need to play hearts at this point. I got myself into a spot where I had so much confidence that I knew what they had, but I forgot that their range is 9 to 11, so their 9 count kind of messed me up there, unfortunately. But again, this at least it shows you the process that you should go through and the information that's out there. Every little card, every decision they make can lead you down a very good path of figuring out what's going on with the hands. So I hope you guys enjoyed that hand. I enjoyed both of these hands today. These were two of the more exciting deals that I've had recently because of the information that was out there. But let's see where we're going to end up tomorrow. This is board 9, folks. Partner opens a heart, and this is your hand. Wow. Let's see how this one ends up on Friday, and we will see the final results and see if we were able to prove victorious against these pesky robots. I will see you tomorrow for Friday, not only this hand, but the full results of this series. And we will cross our fingers and hope we have done enough so far to be ahead, and we can stay ahead with these last 2 boards. This next one I think is going to be quite interesting. Let's see what we do with this board tomorrow. See you then, guys.